Right, I'm just putting some little yellow blobs, as you can see, some little yellow blobs, because they are going to be the middles of some little bumblebees. So this is a nice little big centre little section I can put here. So I always like to start off with my yellow because the black takes over once you do, you know. So right, a little bit of a yellow blob there for a bumblebee, and another blob for a bumblebee. These won't be perfect because they're made by Sally, but with love and the enjoyment of doing it. Right, okay, so another blobby piece of yellow there to be the centre of a nice little bumblebee, because then I've only just got to put some little black bits on it. And another little bumblebee down here. They won't be perfect, like I said, but that's it. That's what we want to do. The same as now. So I've put the yellow bits for the bumblebees, and now I'm going to, on this one, I'm going to actually put some deep red blobs, because I wonder whether I can do, if I do a big deep red bit, then that can be the base of the ladybird. I wonder how big a ladybird would be. Yeah, I've never done a ladybird before, but I'm thinking it wouldn't be much bigger than that. So if I just do the under bits, then I've only got to work out how to do the black for the ladybird. But again, I've got to make sure it's quite thick, the red, otherwise you won't get the impression of being a ladybird. So I should just do, because ladybirds will have some spots on their backs, won't they? And so fortunately it'll be a lot of black on it, and I only need the red bit underneath. But the more red I put on, the more you'll be able to see it'll be a ladybird in a minute. Okay, on there. But again, I'm going to have to wait for it all to dry, because I can't put black acrylic over the top of the red, because it's the building process to make it all look nice. Okie dokie, a few little ladybirds on that. Okay, so we've got bumblebees on there. Okay, all right, so I'm going to now put my paint in there, and I'm going to use a very, very tiny pointy, just seeing how pointed that is. Might be too, that one might be just about enough to do. It's got to be a very, very tiny little bit. I'm going to put this one back on, because what I want to do is just like a little black little face on it, and a few little lines. All right, not bad, coming along. So again, a tiny weeny little face to separate it, little black little face, then just two little lines on the back there. It's hard to get the brush small enough to do this, but as long as it's working. I might even use acrylic pens to do the wings, because it might be too heavy paint to do it like this. Yeah, lovely. It's coming along really, really well. Yeah. I need some little legs on him as well in a minute. I would definitely using a different paintbrush for that. Yeah, I think I ought to have a little tiny black bit on the end as well. Yeah, a little tiny black little bit on the end. So this is my little practice one. But now I've got to do little wings. So you can see the little tiny, if I hold it up, the start of little tiny little bumblebees. You can see that on there. Right, so now I'm going to use an old paintbrush which has got a tiny weeny little tip. So I'm liking that, because I can then do some little legs, I think. Yeah, it's a bit like a maggot. Got to put a couple of little legs on there. Doesn't matter if they're slightly fatter, but otherwise it won't look like it's a proper bumblebee, because they've got legs, haven't they, when they're flying. Right, and then I might have to do just like a little black bit for wings. Oh yeah, actually the black, by making it a little bit opaque, looks like a couple of wings. Oh yes, I'm happy with that. I don't want them too dark. I've messed up my paint just to make it go like a wing shape. Oh yes. And I might even put some white on for these wings, but it's just to show that we've got some like so a little bit opaque black to give the shape of a couple of wings, and that's almost like flying. Yep, happy with that. Show you the little, can you see the little bumblebee walking around there? Little bumblebees. Okay, so I need that to dry, and then I can build up more with the bumblebees. Okay, thank you for watching, and then later I shall show you the finished results, because I'll have to spend ages now getting all of this done. Thank you very much for the thumbs up if you're enjoying, thumbs down if you're not, but hopefully you can relax and do some painting, and this is all for you. So your mind goes blank, you can just enjoy, you don't have to think about anything. But after you finish painting, you will feel so relaxed and a different mood, all ready for the weekend. Thank you.